slept in. And, no set time period. So today we're playing more Here's the Storm, and we will be playing Solo Hero League and seeing if we can finish our replacement matches. There is one person in Discord right now. Toby, he's muted right now. He went to the bathroom. So there will be some banter, but I am playing solo rank, and we're going to see how far we get with this. So let's go. This is the best part right here. Waiting for the queue. Alright, let's make sure everything's minimized so that we don't have any lag issues. I just read how to pop out my chat. There it is. Alright. Alright, we're all set to go. Kind of hoping this would take a little less time. Is it really that high of an estimated wait time? Alright, if this wait time takes too long, I'm just gonna go into quick play or something and get my dailies done. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Dragon Shaya. Alright, now this is the issue. I usually don't pay attention to that. I'll probably forget it soon. Let's see here. Just mark Lily. If I get Lily, we win the game. That's how it goes. Give me Lily. Waiting for it. Lily. Give me the Lily. Ultimate support. Ultimate OP support. And people don't ban it. People too busy banning Stukov. So we should be good. Really? Really, dude? Alright, guess we'll be nice. We'll be nice and we'll go Blaze instead. Make sure this guy actually picks, so. But yeah, he's going Brightwing, and I know I can Blaze like no one's business. I can go full tank Blaze and stomp some peeps. Oh yeah, I can beat the shit out of Varian. I hope. Maybe. I don't know. Varian's kind of an asshole. Alright. 2 C's. 2 C. What does that even mean? 2 C's? 2. Tuck to. Huh? Oh, great. Our banner did. Huh. Okay, I guess we don't get a ban because person was AFK or something. Oh, excellent. They banned Genji. Screw Genji. I hate Genji. I am happy with that. I'm happy with the enemy's ban. That's weird. So let's see what people do. Because, I mean, we got. Oh, he's got that skin. So, Tychus is pretty good overall damage. Kerrigan's good burst damage. Oh, they got Lily. That makes me sad. I like Lily. Oh, alright, we'll see if. Alright, if we use Murden, we have a lot riding on Tychus and Kerrigan. But they have a lot riding on Gelthos and Zul'jin. Artanis does a bit, Varian does a lot by himself. Alright. I think we're alright. We can deal with this. I also have to kind of figure out what I want to do with Blaze. I may grab the shield, because that's been my biggest issue with Blaze, is overall tankiness. And if I'm going to be a frontline with Muradin, I need to last as long as he... I need to last as long as he does, which is a long time. Muradin just never... Muradins don't die. They wait. They don't wait. They just sit there and freaking avatar form and live forever. Ugh. Okay. Alright.
I have returned.
Ah, you've returned. Welcome, returned. I am now streaming, so, woo.
Neat.
Do a little later Salty Saturday stream, but, you know.
Whatever.
I got to sleep in, so it's cool. Got to sleep in on the couch, oddly enough. Just kind of passed out there.
Ah. Fair enough.
I don't know. Is it a problem when you feel like your couch is more comfortable than your bed?
Yeah.
Now the bed's uncomfortable, but for whatever reason, just you lean back in the couch and it's just like, so nice. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, so let's go with actually, yeah, we're gonna stick. Yeah, we're going with the shield. We're going with the Endurance Stim Pack. Because we need to be tanky as possible. Alright, let's see what we find. Yes, yes, yes! Get the Varian! Get the Varian! Ah, damn, he lived.
Touch my chicken and I'll kill you in my sleep. Kill you in your sleep. I'm sorry.
Good!
English is
Stop
not-
dying, everybody!
What? Is that the wrong use of that word? Since you're gonna try and argue me with semantics?
Okay, so that didn't go. Okay, so that didn't go the greatest. We ended up with 2-2, I think. Okay, so it's not so bad.
Nice.
Alright. So who's going? Murden's top, Tychus bottom.
And did you just get fucking rushed?
And I'm the mid. Okay. Huh?
Levi.
Okay.
Playing Fortnite,
Yeah.
you just got fucking blitzed.
Haha. Alright.
What are we if not
Screw
slaves? to
off.
time?
Activate the shrine, and the dragon's power is yours.
Kind of scream from crossing groups.
Man, these guys are aggro AF. Holy cow.
Heads up, and return
Wahaha! Wahaha!
Oh, good. Good spreading his bribe. Shit, a brick.
Choose a talent.
Alright. Yeah, we're grabbing that.
So,
And get you out of here.
New expansion in WoW.
Yeah?
They're just like making the artifacts weapons just gonna disappear, and you're getting a necklace now instead.
Wait, making what disappear?
The artifact weapons that they
Oh,
introduced in
oh,
Legion.
the big, massive thing that they had. They added.
Huh? Just the burnt chickens. No. Please.
Do we another one? There we go.
A whole bunch.
Oh, I can't save her. Alright. Oh, he's gonna die. Is there any way to save Murden? Murden. Alright. Murden's out. We scared him away. That's all we wanted.
Go away, Merlin. Nobody loves you.
No, it's our
Go away,
Murden.
Merlin. Oh.
It's our Murden. I was trying to save him because he was like running away with like 50 health left.
Oh, jeez.
And
How are these queues so fucking long? Every fucking roll has 10-minute queue times right now.
how's that possible? Healers don't have
I
queue times.
fucking don't know. I'm on a healer, and I was just on a tank, queuing for the same queue. Well,
People just don't like that place, maybe.
that tank is also a lot higher level, so they have bigger access to more more dungeons.
Huh.
Because they have a level scaling thing now, so
Yeah.
like for example, you can level 60 to 80 in either BC or Wrath,
Huh.
and then you level from 80 to 90 in either Pandaland or Cataclysm,
Pandaland.
and then it's Warlords of Draenor and then Legion.
Huh.
Which there's probably a good chance that at some point in the future those two will be consolidated into their own section of leveling as well.
That's kind of cool.
Yep. They've also rebalanced everything, so along with the scaled areas, so everything's like near your level. You can't like out-level things unless you're going to an old zone that doesn't scale up anymore.
That's cool.
So everything's always kind of a challenge. So it's not just cakewalking through everything. Bosses are actually hard. In
Stuff
dungeons
hard
and
in World of
stuff.
Warcraft? What?
Yeah. Like for example, Scarlet Monastery.
Yeah.
Armsmaster Herod.
Yeah.
The dude he got reworked into in Cataclysm,
Mm-hmm.
or whenever it was that they reworked that dungeon. He does this ability where he starts like spinning, and then he'll go along the staircases and like that circle part of the room, and then come back down to the center.
Uh-huh.
And if you get caught while he's doing that spin, he just picks you up, carries you with him, and basically you're guaranteed to die.
Oh,
If you get caught in that ability.
that's cool.
Of the 4 dungeon groups that I've done on him, we have 4 kills and like 7 deaths, like 7 wipes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been nuts. Actually, probably more than that, because I've wiped a few times with a couple of the groups and then one wipe with one of the groups. Like, he's actually a very fucking hard boss, and like, the bosses actually take time to kill now too, so mechanics matter.
Wow.
It's actually becoming a really good evolution of WoW.
That's cool, because, yeah, WoW was getting a lot of this. That was one of the biggest things about WoW. I'm still not going back. Don't expect it. But,
No, I know.
but it's like, that was one of the things. It's like, all your content's being invalidated.
So they're trying to find new ways to breathe life into the content.
Yeah.
Like, they still do the content invalidation thing, but like, at this point, I think that's just their model. And
Yeah.
Like, it's a shitty thing to have to accept, but
Well, I mean, if they're at least making a reason to be in other places, that's for at least some time.
yeah.
That's a definite improvement, considering, you know, in when you were in Wrath of the Lich King, and well, I guess we'll take a look at the Cataclysm because that was the last one I played. It was basically there was the Cataclysm expansion, and everything else was just go through as quickly as possible.
Yep. I mean, and that's still kind of what it is now, but it's not.
But it's like you ignored
As
every
bad,
you like you would only do the actual content there if you wanted achievements or nostalgia. Like there was literally 0 point to waste any time in there.
Yeah. So like now, I'm actually kind of excited to go and quest through Netherstorm and Shadow Moon Valley again, because I actually like those zones and haven't really gotten a chance to mess around with them a whole. No.
Power gathers within the shrines. Unleash the dragon's wrath.
Shit. Okay, you are tower diving that shit hard.
Dragon shall
I can't save you from that.
unleash its power.
Get back out there and kick some butt.
Hey.
Also,
this is not
so
going well.
dungeons are a pretty bad way to level now, but you make a fuck ton of money off of them.
Yeah?
The leveling's not like you still get the same amount of XP
Mhm.
to go through a dungeon as you used to. But since the dungeons actually take time now, they're not just like walk through and one shot everything like
Yeah.
they used to be.
Yeah.
That's why they're not as good of a way to level anymore.
Huh.
But you get like 5.5 gold off of every boss regardless of level.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
a bit nutty.
So I just hit level 15 and now I actually have money.
Huh.
Yeah.
Strange.
I think it's because of the level scaling. They figure if you're low level, you still need the gold regardless, so it's going to be good to give you more of
Yeah.
it. And the game's balanced for endgame economy anyways, so why not allow you access to endgame economy, like, in some aspects early on? You know?
Mhm. Mhm.
You already have access to it through crafting and shit, like... Are you serious? You're about to get fucking disconnected right now? Is that what's going on? Wow. This is weird. Okay, we Gucci.
Wow. Okay. Was
This fucking tank.
Really missing that Zerg regeneration zone.
Maybe next time don't pull
why are we
fucking
so far behind
boss.
in levels? When the hell did this happen? How did we get so far behind? This is what happens when. This is why you shouldn't. I shouldn't have let him play Brightwing. I should have played. I should have played Lily. That's what I should have done. Honestly, we shouldn't be fighting this at all. Alright. No, Muradin, don't go. No, Muradin. Muradin, what are you doing? I was trying to play defensive on that, and I just got pulled in. That's why I died. Why did you die, Muradin?
The shrine must
Meridian.
once more. Who will control
Is he a big
Dragon
dummy?
Knights?
Well, apparently, I don't know what happened. Apparently, I mean, I knew I was dying a bit, but I was mainly dying in fights. Well, I didn't realize that everyone else was dying just as much, and we're actually 4 levels behind.
Oh,
So,
rip.
yeah, so I don't know how that happened, because I thought I was the only one kind of falling behind at the start here, because we were actually doing alright. But apparently not.
Free the Dragon Knight.
And so right now and it's on Dragon Knight, so we're basically screwed.
Mm. Huh.
Alright, I'm not gonna kill a Lily.
Oh. That makes a lot more sense.
Wow, when a Lily can grab frickin' Water Dragon because their team's so far ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you fucker! Fucking Artanis interrupted my charge. Oh, god damn it.
Our claws under attack. We've been
Oh man. I didn't realize we got so. How did we end up so far behind? Like we got the first dragon. How did we get screwed up after that?
Because your team's bad.
Apparently, I was like, I don't know what happened.
choose a talent.
I was a little annoyed that like at the at the start that like after the first dragon I kind of went to soak more and I was against Varian and it's like, well, I'm playing Blaze versus Varian, I can't beat him, you know?
Yeah.
So it was just like, okay, fine, but Varian's up here and Kael'thas was up there. And the rest of my team was bot lane and apparently they were losing. I don't know how, because if you have a tank Varian and Kael'thas top lane, how do you... I mean, they have a Zul'jin, don't get me wrong, but still, it's like, come on, guys.
Our claws under attack. We better do something about that.
The shrines are gathering.
Fucking hell. Oh, yikes.
The dragon awaits, heroes. Free him and destroy your enemy.
Alrighty, well that was something. Man, that's kind of sad. That's my first loss in solo rank.
Rip.
And you know what the problem was? They had the Lily and we didn't. That was the problem. Like I shouldn't like this guy. I showed Lily right away, and the guy right before me was showing Brightwing, and they said, "Hey, is it alright if I play Brightwing? He's really good on this level. You know, he's on this level, but not whatnot." I'm like, yeah, fuck it, why not? You know, I'll go Blaze. I can win a game with Blaze. And Brightwing was not a good choice. Like he did almost the same amount of healing, but it's just like, yeah, I don't think it worked out.
Yeah, he was thinking probably for the map presence.
I mean, it probably would. Yeah, the problem was the map wasn't. It just didn't work out. Frankly, I think the fact they had Lily and Varian on there or something else. We did some. Yeah, at least didn't have a proper setup. We didn't have someone to deal with Varian up top lane. I think Muradin actually can handle Varian, but he ended up bot. I ended up top, and I was like, whatever, I can soak.
Did you have any anti-healing?
I don't know. We had Kerrigan and Tychus.
I think Kerrigan might have anti-healing, maybe?
I don't know. We had Kerrigan, Tychus, Brightwing, Blaze, and Muradin. Which I thought was like, okay, this comp ain't bad. You know. But, yeah, I don't know what happened there. I just don't know what happened because everyone seemed to couldn't. I also understand because it was Artanis, Lily, and who the heck was their other guy? Zul'jin bot versus Muradin, Kerrigan, Tychus, and Brightwing. And the Muradin, Tychus, Brightwing, Kerrigan lost versus 4v3 at that. Because Kael'thas was top lane with Varian.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's going on here?
You said you were kind of interested in trying out that Disc Priest? Because there's a free weekend in WoW right now if you wanted to try it.
Oh, the funny thing
Okay.
is, funny thing with WoW, actually, I should tell you.
Fair enough.
The other day when it was Ben and Troy were in the channel. Was Joe too? I don't remember. But point being, it's just like they mentioned the classic WoW come and whatnot, and Troy was like, "So Johnny, you gonna join it all with classic WoW?" And I was just immediately, I said, "Fuck no." And Ben just lost it. Like Ben was just laughing hysterically.
I'm actually kind of in the same boat unless they fix a lot of those problems from vanilla. Like the class imbalancing problems, the fucking 57 grind.
Yeah.
Or 56 grind, whatever it was.
I hate when people do this. Like I'm third on the list here, and I showed Lily immediately, and the guy who's last is showing Deckard now, and it's like I showed Lily. I'm trying to pick Lily here. Like, I really hope you don't plan on picking Deckard. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, do I swap because of him?
Don't swap because of him. You're above him in the pick order. Fuck him.
I haven't said anything either. I know what the fuck. I'm just playing ranked for the sake of, if I'm playing solo, why not, right?
Fair enough.
So I was like, don't worry about what team comp is. I mean, who knows? Maybe, who knows? Double healer with Stitches and Lunara? Who knows?
That could work.
Honestly, if he does pick Deckard, I can go more, not exactly super damage Lily, but
You could at least take Serpent.
I can go more Serpent, yeah, and less just throwing cups everywhere. Oh, enemy team forgot to ban again. Huh. Okay, screw you. I'm locking in Lily because I've. Oh God, he switched to Raynor. He switched to Raynor. Thank you, sir.
Yay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Our time has come.
Okay, this guy picked Brightwing. I wonder if that's same dude. Here's my thing with Brightwing right now is, I used to play a lot of Brightwing. Because I noticed that people mentioned that it was mentioned in the whatever the championship series for Heroes of the Storm is called, and they basically said how Brightwing they made a joke on the kind of quote unquote all-star game they did of how Brightwing would be picked for the other team because it was draft your other team's comp. So they basically said, I was like, well, Brightwing's probably going to be right up there because he's pretty, because Brightwing apparently is pretty useless and to them. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, Brightwing does not stand up currently as a healer too much.
Correct.
Because just
I
mainly
agree entirely.
just
There's
because
just
the
I've
issue
heard there's
is
kind of just sorry.
go.
should-
I paused to wait for you, and then you. Yeah.
yeah.
The main thing with Brightwing is that he cannot reactively heal is the biggest issue. So when you get into a full on team fight with any sort semblance of burst damage, Brightwing isn't going to keep up.
Yeah, Brightwing can't do jack shit against burst.
Right. So I
He
mean,
also even has really low sustained damage.
Also,
The only thing he has is that he never stops healing.
She.
That's really
Yeah.
the only thing- or she, yeah. That's really the only thing she has going for her is that she never stops healing.
right.
Yeah.
It's constant free healing, which is great if you're versus like sustain. You're gonna have a long drawn out fight. And she has some crowd control with sheep and with sheep, but and some damage and with pixie dust it
Like when she gets her ultimate, she kind of gets more like disengage and burst heal, but like it's not enough really.
yeah, it doesn't really stand up to the comps currently.
Well, and I think the big problem with Lily, and it's or not Lily, sorry, Brightwing, and it's not just Brightwing, it's a lot of other healers. It's that a lot of the newer healers and Lily and certain other older ones are just overtuned, not overtuned, but like an Alex Strata or a Decker or a fucking what's his name, Stukov or Lily are always going to do better than
Yeah.
they're just like too powerful at this point, and there's just way too many.
I mean, I think
healers like that.
I think I honestly would probably help Brightwing out a lot is if say hold on. Like if sheep had by default a slightly higher duration, or if pixie dust did a little more. Like there's a few things that's like some of the parts of the kit just are a bit lackluster, and could use a bit of improvement to make her more viable.
Yeah, she just needs a good tuning pass. Honestly.
Or an escape. If she had like some, not so much maybe not an escape, but just a remove crowd control.
Even like
ability.
oh, never mind.
I don't know.
I was thinking like a Lily style passive, something to help her get away a little more.
Yeah, that's a Lily thing. That's part of what makes Lily insane.
A little bit.
Yeah. Not saying Brightwing should be Lily. Lily is a bit overtuned, but yeah. Yeah, but Brightwing just doesn't, even though like Brightwing can show the same amount of heals as another healer, just doesn't feel like as much because it's not that reactive
It's
higher
the
burst of
healing
healing.
at the wrong times, basically.
Yeah. All right. Absolutely slows. All right. How's everyone else doing? Everyone else is at like full health. All right. All right. So a lot of people mid. That's fine. Temples are opening up soon.
love exploring.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardians, do not let these mortals approach them.
Here we go.
Ha! Got Jaina.
Couldn't have done better myself.
Sounds fun.
Oh my god, thank you, Tychus, for being the bro that you need to be. This guy right here. He's the bro. He backed up the support who was trying to push people off the shrine. Like,
That's awesome.
no, I'm just trying to poke, be a little pest, and he comes in and he helps. And we end up getting a kill out of it and then taking it for ourselves.
Nice. Considering he was gonna go support, I'm sure he understands the play.
Yeah, well, that's what you always hope for. Oh! Oh, Stitches, you legend. Stitches, you legend. Oh, we didn't kill it, though. Oh, Lunara's here. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we got most of both of them. That is wonderful. God, I'm in this love-hate relationship with Stitches, a lot like how everyone has that hate relationship with Blitzcrank when they first playing League. Of just, how in the hell does he keep grabbing the perfect target every time?
And then he gets his upgrade to make it longer, and
That's the other thing,
he's
it's like,
hitting
oh,
you from like across the map.
the thing that gets me about Stitches, I'm just like, okay, I should be fine here. Then all of a sudden this freaking hook comes out, and I'm like, holy shit, where'd that come from? Because the range is insane. Oh, Stitches. Oh, Stitches. My god. Like, this Stitches has landed like 3 hooks in a row against Brightwing. Like, oh my god, you're just making Brightwing's day a hell.
Okie dokie.
That's right, Tychus, I'm taking your kills again. What about it? Excuse me, Leor. You're trying to kill my Tychus. You do not kill my Tychus. I choose when my Tychus dies. Oh, Lunara, you legend. I don't think she's gonna die because she's gonna get the healing fountain, but still. Oh, nope, she got her. Okay, so Artanis is pushing mid lane pretty freaking hard, and alright, he doesn't matter. What matters is we gotta get that temple. Right? Are they just gonna keep pushing top? Okay, they're gonna keep pushing top. So I'm gonna go down here and help Nazebo.
Much obliged.
Alright, scared him off. That's all we need. Because now we're grabbing part of this temple too. Alright. We have full control over all the temples, but we're doing pretty damn good. Hey, get off your mount. Duration, spell power. No, need spell power. Duration or more targets? I mean, honestly, I'm thinking duration for this one. Alright. Spam! Spam the Q! Spam the Q! There we go. Everyone just get healed up. All full heals. All everywhere. Stitches just ate Leoric. Oh no. Oh no. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. No die. No die. No die. No dying. Leo, you will not die! You will not die! Hardcore healing right here.
I was gonna say spam Q as fast as
I am spamming Q as fast as I can. I'm also throwing W's on frickin' Tychus here, because Tychus is trying to get himself killed, and I'm not letting him.
That sounds like a Tychus thing to do. Just be like, I'm gonna get him because I have attack speed and an auto heal on myself.
I mean, he's not being that dumb, but he's just, it's just like, oh, I got hit. There goes all my health. Because I gotta wait just a second for my E to kick in.
Ew, you're so weird.
All right, and we're out of here. Is Nazeebo gonna go for that mid one? No, he's Hearthing. Okay, that's fine. Hi. Alright. Okay, you wanna kill my Tychus? You wanna entomb my Tychus and try to kill him? I will throw my ult just for him. You know kill my Tychus. I'm out of mana.
This medic's my new best friend.
Definitely low on mana. I've got just the trick.
Okay, so they actually got a full temple that time. That's okay. Game's a little close, but 2 of them versus 1 Leoric, it should be fine. Alright, as long as I... Oh no. Oh, Stitches. Oh, that's... Okay. I was like, oh no, and then I realized it was Stitches. He's fine. He's just eating Brightwing. Oh, Brightwing got Blink Heal. Oh, Lunara. Go Lunara. Go Lunara. Okay. Playing safe. That's fine. That's cool.
This medic's my new best friend.
Everyone gets heals. Everybody. Except I'm running low on mana, so... Ugh. I can only spam Q now. Oh no, I died. The entomb. That was a lot of deaths. 2 for 3 though, in our favor so far. Run Nazeebo, run! Okay, that's 3 for 3. That's 4 for 3. Okay. Oh wait, no, that was 5 for 3. I didn't realize Leoric was dead because he doesn't show up as a death timer. No, that was 5 for 3. That was fine. We did great. I'm a little sad I died though. But I mean, Stitches has never died, and Lunara has never died, and that was everyone else's first death, so we're doing great. We're fine. We got this. Should I get the templates?
These guys don't play nice.
Alright, I think I'll first go here and heal up Stitches. Yeah, because then when Lunara's up there, Lunara and Tychus should be fine.
I'll leave it up to you. Okay.
Actually, Lunara needs some help. Nope, Lunara died. Okay.
Hey Johnny,
Yes.
how would you feel about 2 noobs joining you?
That's fine. We can go after this game.
Cool.
I'm not. I mean, I don't know why you're saying two noobs. Well, I guess a noob can a noob. Because I'm a noob too, but it's like doesn't mean you're not noobs. You're two noobs joining another
more
noob.
experience than Johnny, so like comparatively.
Yeah,
at least.
I don't know.
You may have more experience.
Ah! Heals!
No, that's true.
Heals! Heals! All the heals.
Oh, it's an infinite though.
All the heals. God damn it, I just cast my ult and I just got my upgraded version. Oh well.
Oh shit, is Ultrac in?
Yes.
Fuck yes.
Good luck getting on the map though. It seems to never show up.
Yeah.
It is a cool map. It is a cool map though. Something I like about it that your home base Nexus. What is it called?
Nexus.
The Nexus isn't a Nexus.
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah, I watched the video on it. Oh shit, Alliance or Horde?
it's
And I went hard.
you can take a look at what you get. It's just some icons and a mount.
Yeah. You had to get a ram or a wolf mostly.
Oh, shit.
Different banners too. But...
Yeah, I'll take the furry bait.
I tried to save them, but it was just a little late. Oh wait, they're chasing us down, and they're gonna. Oh, just delay them, guys. Delay. They're gonna have freaking catapults on their Nexus soon. Oh Nazebo. Nazebo, did you get Leoric? You got Leoric, Nazebo. Good job. It's a good gazebo. But now that we have 3 catapults on their base, and there's more funneling in. Yeah, they're gonna pay hard for that. Oh, the stuff just spawned. Actually, Lunara, what the hell are you doing? You kicking some ass, Lunara? Yeah, you're kicking some ass. Oh my god. 11% law. Okay, they're 89 now. Okay. We dealt the blow to their base. And they're not gonna gain, and they gain nothing but some kills, so it just evened up the
They shall bask in mine.
it just evened out the levels a bit more. That's fine.
Nice.
Yeah, we still have all 3 of our last 3 forts still up. They have 1 fort left at almost no health.
Damn.
So, well, one of our forts is at almost no health. We have 2 full health ones and 1 that's almost dead. They have 1 that's almost dead and then just a Nexus.
My magic flows through the
And we are currently capping the last temple, which they are gonna fight tooth and nail for.
I still have a little bit of Wailing Caverns to finish up.
Here, come on. Oh my god, get off my butt. Did we do it? Oh my god, we did it. We killed everyone except Brightwing without losing anybody.
Oh wow.
Holy shit. And one more. Game over. Woo! Wow. Holy shit. That last fight. Oh my god. Like, everyone on our team was below 25% health. And we stayed alive. Fucking hell. Oh, God. Whew. Oh, that's daily quest done. That's cool. Oh, come on. Give me 21. Aw. Short level 21 on Lily. Alright, stats on that. Yeah, and there's the difference between Lily and Brightwing. Brightwing healed 68,000, I healed 91,000. Because of that upgraded ult. Has Nazebo had, like, any changes at all, or has Nazebo been basically Nazebo since he released?
Not major. He's been tweaked and
A
stuff.
few
and,
tweaks, yeah.
but yeah, no, for the most part, he still does shit.
I'm just wondering, 'cause, like, this Nazebo was insane. He had,
Gazebo can still do really good, especially if he just is allowed to farm,
and
because he has the
yeah.
infinitely stacking shit on his health and mana.
yeah. Well, the thing is, he had best siege damage by far, which is understandable because we're doing the shrine occupation, so we're not getting any siege damage for occupying those.
Right.
But on that map, he had 134,000 siege damage. He had the most hero damage at just under 80,000,
Wow.
and the most XP contribution at 18,500. Like, this freaking Nazebo, man. Like, holy shit. Oh, hey, you guys play WoW a bit now. You can answer this.
I play WoW a bit now.
Okay. Did they change the Draenei model, or does Urel just have a very unique Draenei model for females? Because the main thing I noticed is she actually has a full-length frickin' tail.
Yeah, I think they did make some changes to it, or she might have a unique model, because she's picked up during the alternate timeline nonsense out in Warlords.
Oh, great.
So, like, anything can go for her
Yeah.
Draeneism.
Yeah, because I was looking at her, I'm like, this looks more like what a female Draenei should have looked like. With, an actual full tail, a bit bulkier, the little face tentacles are actually there.
Yeah.
Like, they actually look like part of the same race.
Yeah, I agree. Urel is designed very nicely in Heroes. I don't know if she even has the same design in WoW or not. I haven't seen her model in WoW in a long time because, as I said, she was relevant in Warlords.
Sure. And that all got started by... That was Garrosh doing a whole shit with the Infinite Dragonflight and whatnot and changing everything, wasn't it?
No.
No?
I wish it made that much sense.
Oh.
It makes even less sense than that, because the Infinite Dragonflight isn't involved.
Wait, what? I thought... Wait. I thought that was the...
No, you go to another dimension, and it's nothing to do with the ancient...
That...
With the timeless dragons.
Really? You just go to a dimensional portal to alternate timeline and fuck it up?
Literally the exact same dark portal somehow magically connects to a different version of our world where the Burning Legion did not destroy Outland. Yet.
So... So are you saying we still have little idea what the Infinite Dragonflight is?
Yeah, that still has not been addressed.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you heard the retcon bullshit of how Azeroth is now a Titan egg, right?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck does that even mean?
Azeroth is a Titan egg, but also somehow there's a sword at the heart of Azeroth that is the heart of I don't fucking know. I gave up on trying to follow the lore. Like, I just don't give a shit.
Because they completely fucked it up at this point.
Yeah, because it makes no fucking sense anymore.
They used to have some really good fucking lore. What happened?
What happened was Legion. They fucked up Legion. They fucked up the story of Legion. What they should have done was gone the path that everybody thought they were going to go, and have this Burning Legion invasion destroy Azeroth, and since we found the fucking Pillars of Creation, they could have literally just rebooted into World of Warcraft 2, updated the engine, updated the graphics, updated everything about it, redesigned it into an entirely new platform, then was able to have a completely blank slate to work their lore off of from there. Then they wouldn't have any constraints or need to retcon anything, and nobody would be mad at them anymore. Instead, they released some fucked up book that talked about how Azeroth was a Titan egg, and Sargeras was trying to destroy Azeroth because the Titan egg was corrupted with the Elder Gods.
What?
Yup.
That makes no fucking sense. Like you don't just throw new plot points into at random intervals. Like, ugh.
Isn't that called character development?
No. There's a difference between foreshadowing
And
to then
bullshit.
lead into something, even if it's very slight or a very small mention or accidental foreshadowing into something, is one thing. That if you just throw some old ass out there that makes no sense at all, that's just some retcon bullshit.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't view the current WoW as anything related to the previous WoW anymore.
Ugh.
I have made a separation that,
What am I at?
like, literally old WoW ends with Cataclysm, and new WoW begins with Pandaria. And I know everything that existed before Pandaria will never be the same.
Yep.
We'll never get that again.
Yep.
And I need to embrace the direction that it started to take after Pandaria.
Sure.
Which, admittedly, when you look at Pandaria as a starting point of new WoW, fuck me, Legion is a huge improvement.
Yeah.
Like, it just feels like the game has gone up once you start to recognize that break. And
Huh.
really, that was the break, though. Like, Cataclysm was the separation, the final click of the old talent system, the old combat system, a lot of the old balancing and the way classes worked. They all got changed in Mists and then really overhauled in Legion.
Huh.
So, like, it works.
Yeah.
I don't know. In my head, it works, and I just kind of go with that.
Yeah, it works. I just kind of wish they'd.
Oh, I agree. I wish they would have done a lot.
I wish they would move on instead of wallowing in the same game. Like,
I agree.
you know, respect for keeping this game running. Like, as much as anyone complains about it at me, it's still going, and it's still
Yeah.
going plenty strong. I don't know what the numbers are, and I don't really care what the numbers are if they're
Yeah.
lower than they used to be, or higher than they used to be, or the same, or up, whatever it is. Like, it's still going. It's still a, by all means, successfully running game.
Yeah.
I mean, respect for keeping a game that old running.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's
Well,
got some
another
respect
thing
to
that
it.
there was some speculation going around too, but we had no reason to believe this. Was that with the release of Legion, when the Burning Legion, because like they were dropping all these hints that like this was going to be the biggest invasion that Azeroth has ever seen, even bigger than the invasion that caused the Shattering and created
Yep.
the Maelstrom and all that shit. Like they were even saying that shit, so everybody's like hyping up, like, oh, is this like Azeroth getting fucking destroyed? Like,
Yeah.
is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
And then we get to the fucking, you know, showcase that ended up not being the case, but for a while a lot of people were thinking, have they been secretly developing World of StarCraft underneath us, and
Huh.
are they going to swap the RTS genres again?
Oh, that'd be cool.
And all of a sudden the World of Warcraft dies in a blaze of glory, and the World of StarCraft then takes up in the world of... So there was legit like some speculation as to how you could destroy World of Warcraft with a Burning Legion style invasion and create the races of StarCraft while sowing the galactic turmoil between all three.
I mean, seems like a little bit of a stretch, but I can see it.
It is so not. I was fucking surprised when I read this and how much sense that it made. So, Burning Legion shows up and fucks Azeroth, right?
Yeah.
But the human races recover, or the mortal races recover the Pillars of Creation.
Okay.
Okay? They send, more or less, they find a way to preserve themselves, but way off in a distant world.
Okay.
They leave and preserve the best of themselves that they can preserve, and just create as much distance between themselves and the Burning Legion and the destruction that is the old gods.
Mm-hmm.
They later evolve into the Protoss.
Okay.
Back on our world, the Burning Legion, weakened by the force of the mortal races and their fight back against them are overthrown by the old gods.
Okay.
Thus evolves the Zerg. The humans actually come back in from the races of Outland. When you think of the races that are still present in Outland as far as, like, lore races are concerned, you've got the Arakoa, you've got a lot of orcs, and you've got a lot of Draenei, as well as the Naru. And the Naru would be able to reset, more or less, the evolutionary clock. And the idea there would be that they return back to their unevolved state, everything evolving from humanity as, like, the global kind of always adaptable template, thus creating the Terran, which also explains why the Terran are so far out of this conflict from the Zerg and the Protoss. Like, they don't really know who the Protoss are at the beginning of this, because they wouldn't know that humanity survived or mortal races survived in another way.
Yeah.
They would know that the Zerg exist, though, because all of a sudden their connections to what they used to know as Azeroth is suddenly being flooded with Zerg.
Yeah.
Which sets up the lore of StarCraft 1. It's, yes, some of them require a little bit of stretching, like humans being the global base template.
Yeah.
Some of that shit, but it's not as inconceivable as it could be.
Yeah.
The other idea is that since we have more or less intergalactic star travel in World of Warcraft, an extension of the... So the other theory is that the mortal races that survive the Cataclysm, or that survive the Burning Legion invasion, are humans. And they survive by using technology of the Naru and the Draenei to survive.
Yeah.
And they become the Terran. The world sets up as Zerg, and then the races of Outland, under the sculpting of the Naru, become the Protoss.
That seems a little more. That makes a little more sense to me.
Yes, and I kind of thought that one made more sense too, because the Protoss are highly religious.
Yeah.
And they put a lot of faith in the world around them. But the Protoss that would be created from all the mortal races surviving by survival of the fittest would lead them to a highly technological dependent standpoint.
Yeah.
So something being crafted by the Naru makes a lot more sense for the religious side of the Protoss.
Plus, it's like plus with the whole pylons and all this other technology fits a lot more with the crazy shit that you got with the Draenei when Burning Crusade first dropped, and it was like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean you had a fucking spaceship powered by crystals?
Yeah, exactly. Well, and then the other thing is too, if the mortal races fly off to become the Terran, I mean, we're also still talking about billions of years of evolution between these two.
Right.
So, like, it's very conceivable that the mortal races just become human because of their adaptability, and maybe there was more humans in the group, right? So the other races just kind of got bred out over time. But, like, yeah, I don't know. It was a whole really cool setup that they had a lot of grounds to go with, and I feel like they missed their chance. They had two really good ways to stop World of Warcraft, reboot it, or completely start something new. And instead they doubled down on nonsense bullshit fan theories that make no fucking sense.
And they have the resources to make a new game.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, it's like they created Overwatch, and they had Warcraft and Diablo and StarCraft, and then they create Overwatch, and they create Heroes of the Storm, and they keep up with them. They stay updated and everything else. It's like you have so many resources at your disposal here. Like, there's so much option to have a new platform for everything. And it's like, ugh. Would love to see a new platform created just to move on and get. I mean, I'd probably have a little more inkling to actually look at World of Warcraft again if it was at least a new platform to say that, hey, we are actually making a new game, not wallowing and continuing this game.
Yeah, I get you. Oh. Yeah, so like I said, they did a lot of things bad.
Mm-hmm.
They could have done a lot of things much, much better. That being said, though, yes. Lore aside, the game that is in front of me right now is actually incredibly enjoyable, like gameplay.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
But you should,
And
but
like they've done a lot to like make the animations look a lot better. Like in Legion, they added fucking hundreds of new animations and have continued to just add more animations to
well, that is
classes.
something that is desperately needed out of that ancient
Fucking-
engine. I mean, that was the
Oh,
thing with.
God.
I mean, that was the thing when I went to Guild Wars 2 initially, and even though
It's
my
just like, oh my god, there's unique animations for every skill. What?
not even that, it's just like just you would be walking and your character actually makes a motion to stop. It's not just it.
Yep.
And it's like,
Yeah, they can
oh,
just stop.
it's like everything had a fluid motion to it and everything else. And this is when my computer couldn't even was on lowest graphics running subsample. Like,
when it was potato.
like I was running potato mode Guild Wars 2, and I'm like, this looks amazing compared to World of Warcraft. Like,
Yeah, no, I have to agree with that because I was playing potato Guild Wars 2 on my laptop in college, and
yeah, it looked so good. I was
so
listening.
like, Levi, you know that laptop that I gave to Scott that barely runs Minecraft? That computer can play Guild Wars 2 on lowest settings. It's nuts. It only gets like 28 frames, but like it can do it. Yeah, I do remember when I was playing that even on potato it looked really
Yeah, it blew you away. And then when they came out with mounts, I was just like, oh my god, look at these animations on the fucking mounts!
Mm-hmm. Oh, and did you hear they're adding a new mount?
Yeah, the freaking like roller beetle chariot thing.
I haven't seen it. I just saw the post from LDA.
From hey Levi, I just need to play one game as a support hero. If you'd let me do that quick.
I'm gonna play Warrior.
No problem.
just so
I
you
need
guys
support and specialist. I'll go like this.
Yeah.
know.
And
I need
Warcraft, so-
Warrior specialists. Yeah, I need Warriors and specialists basically.
Yeah, I just need one support game. Doesn't have to be a win or anything. And just
Actually,
Hey Levi.
I need
Levi. Dwarf.
his face is covered. That's not fair. Also, you're a candy man. You're not anyone. You're a candy man at the moment.
There we go.
Dwarf. Candy. Look at the beard. That's like the best way to tell them apart.
By the way, with this skin, look at the size of Uther's fucking pecs. Like, holy
Oh,
shit.
yeah. He's fucking, like, he's got man cans of muscle.
Right?
He's fucking yoked.
Oh, speaking of man cans of muscle. So, Red Dragon Inn recently came out with 2 new allies. One of them is labeled the Lich King.
Oh, boy.
Now, I was kind of hoping for some Arthas jokes in there, but
Yeah.
there's not. He's he's a mage. He's hilarious though because he has a